the burning heart. I wish I could be talking about the burning heart when I'm screaming and shouting, but this morning I'm really not in the screaming and the shouting mood. But you know, they said when he talked with us, our hearts were burning. So it means they were fools, but their hearts were sensitive. They couldn't. Their hearts were slow, but at least their hearts were moving. The people. They were fools, but at least they didn't drive him away from their presence. You see, it's better to be a fool than to be proud. I nearly told you, lift up your hand and say, I'm a fool, but I'm not proud. But I won't let you do that. But if you realize that you are a fool, the only thing is that you are a fool, but you are not proud. At least it's a blessing. But those that are fools and proud at the same time, that one is a very dangerous one. So they said, didn't our hearts burn within us whilst he spoke to us? And that word burn means to be kindled. It means to just be on fire. It means to set on fire, to kindle, to quicken. And there are some factors that made their hearts burn. Some factors made their hearts burn. Number one was partnership. Number two was participation. And number three was power. Partnership in the sense that they said to one another, the verse 32 of that same scripture, and they said one to another. That is the partnership. They said one to another. It means that the capacity or your ability, the ability of your heart to burn depends on your partner, the one you walk with, your wife, your husband, your wife, your husband. I tell everybody that the reason I can do what I'm doing today is because of my wife. Now, listen, if I had another kind of wife, it may not be possible. Listen, for those of you that marry, the day you stand at the altar and say, I do, your destiny is defined. From that day, you have become another human being. If this woman tells me today, I won't stay in Bogatanga, I want to leave. Can you imagine the confusion? We are in a town, an accident happens one day, we lost 2 of our children. One day. With 4 other precious people. We have to be driving the same Tamale road every time, traveling. And you will drive that road and you get to the town where the accident happened and you will have to pass. And that is a woman. Can you imagine her heart? Another person will say, you know what? I don't want to see this road again. I don't want to see this road again. Either she will say that, or emotionally she will break down and she will become a wreck. A nervous wreck. And in order to save her from that emotional distraction, you may have to take other decisions, including leaving Bogatanga. So you know, I like people, emperors who did that, emperors. No. 80% of the credit will go to her. 80% of the credit. And then you want to ask, who is your friend? The other day I was talking to the governing council of EAM, and I told them, I said, I beg you, Chairman Clement is not the chairman of the board of governing council. He's stepping down as the chairman of the governing council of EAM. But I beg you guys, governing council of EAM. He's stepping down as the chairman of Fountain Gate Chapel. And but that is the reason why he's on the governing council of EAM. But he's stepping down. But please, you guys, allow Chairman Clement to remain. Expand the governing council and allow Chairman Clement to remain. And our governing council, Dr. Menzo Table, Dr. Joyce Ayi, Reverend Professor Asamoah Jedu, all of them agreed. And they said, it's good, we agree. And I told them, I said, there is no way I can do governing council of EAM without Chairman Clement on it. I said, there's no way. I mean, whether he's the chairman of Fountain Gate Chapel, the table man of Fountain Gate Chapel, the cleaner of no, this is my brother. He's my friend, and it's not just friendship physical, it's spiritual. It's a spiritual relationship. We understand it. We understand the way it works. Yesterday he sent me a long text. He said, Abuji, I cannot believe. He said, I've always known you love me, but I didn't know this is the extent of it. He said, when I heard you trying to convince the governing council. But you know what? Without her, without him, I am not who I am. So when the man was sick, the prayer I prayed, I said, God, this world I'm walking, this man, please, whatever you do to bring him out of this. And many of my friends told me something. They said, we know God saved that man because he loves him, but we also believe he did it because of you. Otherwise, this thing would just devastate you completely. But you know what? I'm just trying to teach you that sometimes the people you work with, partnership, will determine whether your hearts will burn or not. Many of us are surrounded by the wrong kind of people. The people you talk with every day, he said, did not our hearts burn within us? They said one to another. Now, they said one to another. I want to ask you a question. Every day you get up, who are you saying things to? They said one to another. These were the two who were talking. So, every day when you get up, who are you talking to? Who are you on the phone with? Who are you with in the room? Who are you lying with? Who is your best friend? Who is your neighbor? Who do you talk to every day?